Actually, there's about a 6-hour time difference from my last tutorial to this one. And in the time that happened, I actually created jpfilms.ca. I went through GoDaddy and I purchased jpfilms.ca. So that's the website we're going to use. I'm not letting you see any of my private information there because, well, this is my legit actual website. So let me go ahead and add that to CyberDuck like we did the other one. CyberDuck. All I have to do is copy over the username, the server, and my password, and I'm in. Delete that default file, and open a connection. Connect. Forgot to add it to the keychain. Oh well. Alright, delete that do not upload here file, it's not needed. And inside public HTML, I can delete default.php and add my own under construction page. So, documents, website core, background, no, website core, index.php. Add this up there, and now people know, oh look, his website's under construction, so we'll go to jpfilms.ca. Ah, I am under construction. Okay, so this is where I had you before, and I said, alright, let's go and get on with the actual construction. So fire up iWeb, thinking that we are on a Mac, because I'm doing this under a Mac perspective, and go File, New Site. This is going to allow you to create a new website. I'm going to use black as our template because it's very customizable. And we're just going to use the About Me page because might as well tell you a bit of information about me. Alright, so we see in the side there we've created a new page called About Me and a new site. Click the word site, change this to FTP server. The site name is temp, because this is really just a temporary site until I upload my old site. You can put in your contact email there. This is where you put in the server, the username, your password, and the directory is public_HTML, as we learned in the last thing. It's FTP, and the port is as is, and you can test the connection to see if it works. Alright, so let me fill out this information and I'll come back. Alright, filled it out. Let's test the connection, see if we have a connection. It's logging in. And testing a file upload. Test succeeded. Yay, it's going to work. Alright, so here's the About Me page. Let's throw in a picture. If this isn't there, you click Show Media, and that'll pop out. So go to your photos, and we're just going to throw in a very sexy picture of myself. Oh, that's not the sexy one. That's the sexy one. I photoshopped it. Made myself look amazing. And you can move things around inside iWeb. Just drag this down a bit, enlarge it a bit. Now let's say you want to add a shape mask to that because, you know, I want that to look really awesome. By simply going Format, Mask with Shape, and you can go with anything you want here. I'll go with a star because I'm just that amazing. You increase the size. If it's increasing like this where you can stretch it, just hold down Shift, and it will always increase within the parameters of keeping it in shape. Either point, we'll have it just like that. Unclick Edit Mask, and you see I'm in the shape of a star. So that looks pretty cool. Reflections turned on. If you don't like that, under the inspector, just go over to Graphic. Inspector is located down here. Click Inspector, and you can choose reflection on or off. If you want a shadow on it, shadows don't show up in some browsers properly, etc. Again, etc., etc. So that's how I want it. Looks great. Zoom in. Edit the mask, I want you a bit bigger. That looks decent. Okay, so I'm in the shape of a star. My name is, you know, Jonathan, etc., etc., etc. And you just continue to fill out the information here, and you can move around stuff down here. Let's say you want to add a text box down here. Hit text box, it adds it to the center. Double click inside here, copy, write. Option Shift R, I believe. No, Option R gives you the copyright symbol. Copyright 2010 JP Films. That looks good. Expand that text box. Drag it out. Good. Now, as you can see, oh, I can't get it down into the footer. You need to actually hold Option, and then it's going to duplicate it, but you can drag it down into the footer. Then just delete the original. Now it's in the footer. So I'll put that at the very bottom, put this right near it, copy these two, bring them up, and now we can decrease the footer size because, hey, we don't need that footer, right? So go over to page, layout, footer height, and you can decrease it. It's going to be about 50. Yeah. I increase it until it starts to move. That's how I know when I'm on. Okay, so that's what we want. Now we're going to publish the site. So just click publish. Now it's going to be publishing our, it's preparing the files for the publish. And that's going to go away. And this can take a little while because it's the first time. So I'll come back once it tells us it's finished. It can take a really long time. Alright, and it is done. Now, okay, so let's go to jpfilms.ca. Awesome, this is going to be great, guys. Hell yeah. Refresh. Wait for it. Refresh. Now what I just noticed is I kept refreshing and it wouldn't go. What I forgot is PHP files take domain over index files. So if your under construction file is a .php file, you have to delete it. Delete. Now when we refresh, we should see our set. Oh no! What's this? This is a 000 web host error. This occurs because iWeb does not know how to communicate properly with 00 web host. It causes an error inside the file on line 1. Now, there is an easy fix for this, which I found a while back. All you need to do is, if you're on a Mac, open up the application TextEdit, and you need to paste in the line called this. Let's see what this was. php_value space short_open_tag space 0. That line right there will solve your problem right up. So what you got to do is now save this, or convert it to plain text format, make plain text. Good. Now save that as htaccess.text. Save that to your desktop or something. Save. So htaccess. Now on the desktop, this file, click Command-I to get info on it, and you're going to remove the .txt on it. So don't hide the extension, just make it htaccess. That's all you got to do. Now close out. It's going to say, you sure you want to remove that? Hit remove. Good. Now it's htaccess. Now drag this in via CyberDuck to your public HTML directory, and it's going to drag it in. Perfect. Now what you need to do is you can't just leave it like that. You need to right-click it, rename, and call it .htaccess. Put a dot before it. Hit enter, and now it's there. Leave it there. Let it stay there for good. Now when you refresh, ta-da! We have our website. So, I congratulate you. You have successfully created a website. You know what you're doing. You know how to do it. And I have taught you well. So, that is how to create a website successfully with no problems. As we can see, it's up, running. Things aren't necessarily clickable yet, but each time in iWeb, all you have to do to change something is go, I am not 20, I'm 16. If you hit publish site right now, it's going to create the page here, and it should tell us it's published. Okay, and now watch closely, because in the actual website it says I'm 20. I'll refresh, and that should change instantly to 16. 16, bam. That is how fast you can update a website. So that's all you got to do. I congratulate you. You've successfully created a website. Good job, and this turned out to be only a three-part video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to, donate to me, or better yet, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks, and I will talk to you guys at another moment in time. Bye. Have a good day.